Welcome back to the educational highway. Have you ever felt like you're up against an obstacle that just seems impossible? Well, what if the biggest thing holding you back isn't the situation itself, but the way you're thinking about it? Today, we're going to dive into a framework designed to help you reshape that reality, and it all starts with one simple, unavoidable truth. And there it is. This is the powerful idea at the very heart of what we're talking about today. It's so simple, right? But it's often the hardest thing to really face. Because no matter where you go or what you do to try and escape, you're always there. So any real journey of change, well, it has to start from the inside out. One of the most common ways we try to run is by just avoiding things, difficult situations. And today, we're going to look at a framework that uses the example of skipping school, truancy, to get at a much, much bigger idea, the internal barriers we all face. This explainer is for you if you're a student feeling lost, a parent trying to connect, a dreamer feeling stuck. Really, it's for anyone who's ever wanted to break through a mental barrier. Okay, so this is the crucial point. The source material here frames this issue not as just, being defiant, but as a symptom of something way deeper. It calls it a result of faulty thinking and low self-esteem. And notice how it affects both the cognitive and the affective parts of our minds. In other words, we're not just talking about our thoughts, we're talking about our feelings too. It's about rewiring both how we think and how we feel. So, how in the world do you start a process like that? That sounds huge, right? Well, the good news is the approach is laid out as a really clear 4-step journey. Think of it like a roadmap for self-discovery, designed to help you rebuild your perspective from the ground up and give you a clear path forward. And this journey, it all builds on itself, step by step. It kicks off with step 1, confronting yourself, really facing that core truth we started with. Then, in step 2, you start to understand the why, what's really driving your actions. Step 3 is where the magic happens, mastering your thinking. And finally, step 4 is all about taking those new skills and moving forward, building the kind of resilience you need for whatever life decides to throw at you. Now, that third step, mastering your thinking, it's built on this powerful model called cognitive restructuring. I know, it sounds super complex and scientific, but it's actually an incredibly practical tool. It's really the engine of change in this whole process. It's the how-to for actively challenging and changing the thought patterns that just aren't serving you anymore. So here's what that looks like in the real world. That faulty thinking creates a total dead end. A thought like, I'll never catch up, so why even bother? That just shuts everything down. But with restructured thinking, you open a door. Okay, I'm behind, but I can ask for help. I can take this one day at a time. See the difference? One is a brick wall. The other is the first step on a path. It's not about pretending the problem isn't there. It's about finding a productive way forward. So that actually brings me to a question for you. What's a common thought pattern, one of those faulty thinking loops, that you feel holds you back? Go ahead and share it in the comments below, because just naming it is a huge first step. And hey, if you're getting something out of this, take a second to share this explainer. You never know who in your life might need to hear it. And this isn't just some mental exercise, right? Changing your thoughts leads to real, tangible skills that you can use every single day. This entire journey is designed to build what you might call an unbreakable resilience, equipping you with tools that are going to be valuable way beyond the classroom for the rest of your life. I mean, look at the outcome here. This process gives you a powerful new skill set. You start making positive, forward-thinking decisions instead of just reacting. You become more aware of consequences. You start seeing life's challenges not as these giant roadblocks, but as puzzles you actually have the tools to solve. These are the absolute building blocks for a successful future, no matter what you do. Let's make this personal again for a second. Think about a challenge you've already overcome in your life. It can be big, it can be small. What was the key that helped you push through? Was it a person, a change in your mindset, a new habit? Drop it in the comments. Let's get some inspiration going for each other. As we start to wrap this up, it all comes back to this one central, incredibly powerful message. The world you see around you is really just a reflection of the world inside you. Your future isn't just something that happens to you. It's something you are actively creating with your mind every single day. And of course, a quick reminder that all the material we've been walking through in this explainer was created by the Educational Highway, providing the very roadmap for this kind of transformative journey. So let's end with this. What you think is what you become. It's the ultimate takeaway, isn't it? Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Choose them wisely. Thanks for joining me today on the Educational Highway.